Okay. All right. Yay. So, guys, that's bright. Ooh. What happens if we get rid of that? Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Well, we'll deal with it. All right, now I just have to get all my peeps back. Yay! Well, finally, I finally found the little thing to turn off that app because the app wasn't working. Oh, he's running around trying to get on the other computers, I guess. So he's here somewhere. He's trying to help me get view hours by logging in his accounts in there. So, oh, I don't know if it looks as bright to y'all as it does to me, but these fluorescent or actually LEDs are horrible in here. But with my computer, the lighting that I usually use for, if you plugged it all back up, there you go. It's not have near the quality that my camera does because this is with the webcam. So we'll get there.
Yeah, I'd probably have to change out filters, get rid of some of that fuzziness.
But, well, it's not. It's too dim for this. Yeah. Either that or they might have to get adjusted somewhere. Hang on. I wonder if it's not as fuzzy, but yeah, that's yucky. You have to like hit it back. The little switch is messed up. A little. There you go.
Okay. Let's see here.
Yeah, Casey was asking where you were. He's in here. He doesn't like being on camera. Right. Oh, Casey said, "Ooh, spooky." Oh, one of my other people's. Okay, here comes the granny glasses, y'all. I got to read. There we go. Yes, Mercury retrograde strikes again. It has been in full swing with this right here. They see me in my videos. They don't have to see me that clear on this.
I used to do this crap for a living.
Yes, I know, dear.
For a while. Unfortunately.
I don't think we're going to get rid of the graininess in here. So
either.
It's fine. I'm not worried about it.
If I could get direct more.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. I don't want to blind you.
You did.
I know. That's the hazards of digital lighting.
It's not that big a deal. There's video. We can worry about lighting another time. All right, let's see. Whoa, I hit a button. Speaking of the Mercury retro, does that affect curses, making them more effective if we are the victims? Thing looks. Anyway, here's the thing. If it's already in effect, Mercury retrograde is not really going to affect the spell at all. If it started during, it could go all kinds of haywire. It could work, it could not, it could work backwards. Who knows?
Dolores? So that's what I was thinking of.
I'm not sure.
I was going to say, if it's one from out there at Apple Oak.
So, anyway, I don't know what you did here, but it's actually worse. There you go, right there. That's fine.
Okay.
Anyway, we've only got 4 people, so I do 2 accounts back in on my computer.
I've got both those up.
And the one on your computer in your office?
One in my office is on. I don't have the one up on here yet.
Okay, well, everybody's just not back anyway, so. Well, anyway, I'm glad at least most of them made it back. Hopefully the other one, the app wanted to updates, and then it still didn't want to work right, and said it didn't have enough bandwidth to make it to YouTube. And anyway, I finally figured out how to get the camera turned on, so here we are.
And don't forget, hit the like.
To tell everybody to hit the like. Okay. So we got any kind of questions? And by the way, for everybody that's been watching my channel and supporting me, I so do greatly appreciate you. It means a lot. You know, I do my best trying to get the good information out there. Annoys the heck out of me. Because to me, you're new. If you're learning, you are a neophyte. So baby witches, to me, it gets used kind of derogatory. Because I've heard them go, well, you're just a baby witch. Well, nobody's just a anything. You know, we all started sometime. So for anybody to say that anybody is just, I mean, sorry, my jaw's killing me today. I think I got too stressed trying to this thing working. Maybe I have to try to do my phone one day. And for those of you that's never been to my store, I'll show you. So I'm not dealing. We got here yesterday. There was a service truck parked in the middle of our parking lot. We do not have AT&T service. Paul happened to be outside and noticed the gentleman walk to the back of our parking lot and take a leak. And then while I'm trying to do a live right now. So decided to let them know that was just not a very cool thing for people to do. And, they need to do some better training on their people. I don't really need to talk to them again. I've already explained it enough times. They've got all the information. So, but anyway, I'd been really upset if one of my daughters had been standing out there and seen that. So what's something else that y'all would like to see done as far as videos being made?
I don't know if it's our bandwidth or what, but every single one of these computers that it just keeps buffering.
Oh. It's probably so many of them being
And
on our.
And it's got a lot of lag between the audio and the.
No.
Your Japanese, your Godzilla wing.
Oh, am I? It's probably just being so many of them on it here.
Probably. Like I said, I think it's just we're chewing up bandwidth up there on all.
Just minimize them, and that might help. Do I offer readings? I do readings. I prefer to do them in person. If I know somebody, then I will a lot of times take and I'll be able to do one like over the phone or something like that. But yes, I try to do them, a little bit this way, but up on anybody's energies. So, and I can do one for you over the phone or something. The upload rate. Because I don't know anything about this part. I'm savvy, but I know nothing about this part. Kind of hard for you to come in person. It looked like something else to me until I got to really looking at it. Casey.
What if you did it with your phone right here? Because you can do it with your phone.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not changing it again now. I'm not taking it down and putting it back up again. I could do that sitting in here because that's what that thing is for. So we'll play with that another time. That's Allison here having other ideas up again today. So I may try it from my phone. I forgot I got the little ring light and the little things. The problems is upload data is not typed correctly. It's just so far from the router that's part of the problem. Yeah, that it affects some of the streaming part. That's what I said. I may try to work on it with my phone. I've got one of those ring lights that'll take care of the lighting issue and that. So, um, do you want to come say hi? Come on, Alice. Come on, Alice. Come say hi.
I gotta be outside.
I get Daddy's up there. Everybody's chicken to get on camera. I'm the oldest one out of the bunch, and I stick my face on here. Come on, one time. If they come in the store, they see you. Come say hi. Sunday live show. Which live show is Sunday, Casey? Are you talking about on Fringe TV? Or are you talking about just Sunday? Oh, that live show. Gotcha. Pagan online TV show, TV thing. It's called Fringe TV. And they played my videos at 7 p.m. every Wednesday night. So, and they have lots of, it's a great, awesome place. Harold does an awesome job at running Fringe TV. So remember, it's fringetv.online. So they advertise for me, I advertise for them. So figure it's about time we get some pagan TV out there, right? Yes, Casey. It's gonna be lots of fun and good food always, good company, and lots of surprises. Glad you made it back. I'm not real sure which thing to call you, so I'm just going to call you Crow if that's okay. If you like something different, type it. Let me know. You have a very long name. I do remember checking out some of your stuff. I believe the Pisces, anybody that sees Oracle of the Crows, you might want to check them out. They're in my chat list right now. And it's a shame. She laughed at me. And I appreciate y'all watching my videos. And I've had, you'll see it on my videos coming up. I believe it's on the 2 coming up next week. I have added something. I've had a few people make comments about, wanting to donate to me and, me or whatever, for my time. I do this as a labor of love, but for those that are wanting to do such, I did set up a link in my description and on my page for YouTube. So YouTube, not YouTube, for PayPal. Go, it's the other thing. So anyway, there is a link for those if you're wanting to do that. We call it buying a coffee, and I am a coffee fiend, as you can tell ever so often. My coffee. Paul and me are both coffee fiends. So okay, anybody got any other questions? Wreaking havoc with you? Is anybody still there? I understand, Casey. Kids have always got to come first. You can leave it running if you want. It just gives me view time. And then KC, glad to see you're still here. Yes? Huh? Oh, yeah, no, she hadn't gotten it yet. You can give it to her. Either one of them. I gave her something different yesterday. So, gave her one of the tendons yesterday, so she can have either one of those others. Talking about Freya, my German Shepherd. She's a little over 2, and she usually around 2 o'clock she gets her bully stick, and so Alice just realized she hadn't gotten it today. So love you too, Dolores. Yes, we will see you Sunday. Meredith is supposed to be riding with us. Glad you came out. Appreciate you for coming to my video. Say what? All right, gotta have the glasses for that one. I don't know. I wanted to know my boyfriend's astro signs. Okay, so you're saying that somebody wanted to know y'all's signs? Well, okay, if it's been going on longer than just the last couple weeks, because there's a shadow phase going in and out of each Mercury retrograde. During that time, communications usually suck too. I mean, besides electronics, you've got communication. So what happens is somebody says something, the other one takes it wrong. When you do say something, it doesn't come out quite right. So, that could be a problem, with y'all fighting and everything. If it has been going on much longer, then it's a matter really of needing to address the issues more. So if you want something a little more private, you can contact me on Facebook. I've got a Charlotte's Mystical webpage. Or you can, find me personally. It's under, Sherry B. Yeto. And that's SHARI. So feel free to look me up on there. And, if you want, you can either do a friend's request or you can do just Facebook Messenger. You can also go to the Charlotte's Mystical webpage and do a message that way. And I'll be able to, kind of help you on a more private aspect if you prefer. Let's see, only like 3 days of fighting. And since she asked. Okay, so the fighting has only been since this friend asked about y'all signs. Sounds like there may not be that much of a friend and is actually causing issues. I would start off doing a very good cleansing. I would cut any ties, literally the cords. If you don't know how to do a cord cutting, go back to the first video I did in January of this year called cord cutting. Please do not do it like you see on a certain other social media, which I will not name them. That's a very bad thing. But go and cut cords with this person. You could also do a reversible. You could do a karma. There's a lot of different ways. It sounds like maybe this friend is interested in your boyfriend or something, and so jealousy makes people do a lot of things. So I would definitely be working on that and do some protection on the two of you. And I just hate people like that. Go mess with your own life instead of other people's. It's really annoying. But yeah, I would start off, like I said, with, number one, with a really good cleansing and protection. You could do the protection jar, a mirror box. You could also take in, well, I don't really want to put, I don't want to put any kind of binding spells out here on this, I don't think. But, there are some other things you can do to shut her down if need be. But I would say that, this person definitely did something. And so invoking your karma is a good way. You can take uh, a red candle and carve this person's name on the candle and state that you are invoking your threefold law on whatever they have done to you in your relationship, and that you ask that they get it back in this lifetime now. So that would be my suggestion as a start. And if you need anything more than that, let me know, because sometimes something that simple will take care of it. Sometimes it may take something more. So I hope that helps. And then choose your friends more wisely. It's definitely a lot easier to answer questions this way as opposed to trying to type them out. That's one of the reasons I was actually wanting to do lives, so that I could communicate, directly with you and stuff. So I wish there was a way to actually have live chatting as opposed to typed on here, so that I could actually hear y'all's questions instead of just reading them. Did all of that make sense to you, Casey? Let's see. Okay, on the year and a day book, not at the end of the year. I never get all of it read then. So yeah, no, send it to me as you complete it. Just be sure to put in that you want, or your name, what number is, and is what the name of the class is, whether it's ethics or whatever the heading is that goes with that class. Be sure to put that on that, or the name of the homework, whichever listed, and then just send that to me. At the book is a test, which is on the honor system, because it is actually a closed book to have open to read those questions. I remember. As let's see. All right, let's see. Where's my content? Hold on. Code. Handle. Finding your path, or how to get back on it once you've kind of steered away. Monday is what I wish I knew before I started practicing. And then next Wednesday is rituals and spells and what's the difference? Oh, Sander. I have a friend here whose name is also Sander. So anyway, very so I'm sure that your 6-year-old. So please, y'all do let me know when there's other things that you are, wanting on, like me to do. I try to keep a list of things, but sometimes it gets short, and then I have to wait till something comes up to give me a reason to do another video. And it's kind of like one of our statements that we use around here is don't be the one to make us write a new rule. Well, customers give me a reason to and Paul, you can come in here and get on video and talk for a while if you want. That he will do a video with me. We're trying to get him to do class, which is on the Tree of Life and Ladder of Lights, instead of me having to try to do his class. Yeah, well, that's him hissing, by the way. It's not your computer acting up or phone acting up.
Yes, it is.
So
That evil thing that hides behind the screen.
so anyway, camera.
Wrong
You
answer.
you promised. I have witnesses. Yes, I do.
Alice don't count.
Yes.
She's in the household, and mommy said so.
Well, there you go. So either way, you lose.
Camera's easier than waiting for the buffering to stop.
Oh.
That's how you can make your thing.
No. My phone next time and use that.
Have to get your phone stand.
It things that I have the things that mount inside there. It came with them.
That's right. I forgot.
Yeah. So whenever I do it,
Okay.
I've got the stuff printed up. You saying it.
Go ahead, throw that one out there.
That's right.
Throw that pitiful me pity party thing.
We all to do his own class on here, right? Especially class book. I'm not sure which one. Do you have it already?
There's a very small portion of the ladders in there.
I know it is in there.
It's just a small portion. Of the
It's
ladder.
okay, but it's the ladder. It's
Well, when it
comparing the ladder of light to the Kabbalistic tree of life.
The horseshit tree.
Shh. You can't use words like that. You get me banned.
Well, the thing
I
is,
said horse script.
Yeah.
the thing is, this is live.
Shut up,
and
Alice.
Being recorded.
I
So you're already doing it.
Hearing the voice, seeing the evil behind the voice.
Okay, then you stand. I'll point. How about that?
Okay,
Because I'll do it with
can
you.
be- all right,
Okay.
fine.
Yeah. I mean, I would have to read it. Nobody's typing any.
Yeah, there's way too many rabbit holes.
That could be a YouTube channel. Rabbit holes and squirrels.
There you go. Paul's own YouTube channel. Rabbit holes and shiny squirrels and giant mountains and
Tremendous 50 million pound boulders. They'll be typing because they're hearing all fun going on over here.
Hmm. True.
Or it's buffering like crazy and they don't know bits and pieces of it.
That may be it too. Quaggy will play that be normal when we do it.
Well, we'll have to check on upload speeds and everything else.
I think next time what I'm going to do is I'm going to
These accounts.
I don't think it's going to matter. Hey,
Sometimes that's what hurts you,
what?
having so many up.
Oh, well, just kill the ones up front then. Because my computer up there is what was acting stupid anyway. So, anyway, we'll have to find out. I guess, if you go back and watch, let me know how it plays back. Well, what I thought about doing was just taking my computer up there.
Okay.
I was gonna say, but if that's the case, and the phones, and
Exactly.
well, it may be lagging too, just from being back here. But I mean, it shows I've got strong internet.
No, I think it's
So-
more of an upload speed issue than it is
Yeah.
anything else.
Well, Casey was saying something about, on that through that other thing and had those adjustments. I don't know where to find the adjustment on here. Obviously, nothing.
You may not be able to do it when you're going through on this, but
Well, it could be in this. Public restrictions. Where it goes to. Tags. I didn't set all that stuff up this time like I did the first time. I don't see anything. Wait a minute. Slow mode. Wait between. No, that's between sending messages. That's not. No clue. Need to get a jump
Initially-
start on your first book. I haven't made it too far yet with work and etc. But how do you ask a flower extension to cut it? It's really simple. Okay. And they do respond. I mean, I had this happen with a tree that just really shocked me. I'll tell you the story. But, oh, well, and they do respond. I mean, I had this happen with a tree that just really shocked me. I'll tell you the story. But, oh, well, let me just tell you that story and that'll explain it maybe. I had these two trees that were the same on either corner of the front of my property. And one of them, due to somebody tilling it up and doing fertilizer, killed one of them. Well, I wanted to plant another one. So in the spring, it was that fall, because I cut it in the fall and put it in my greenhouse that I had back then. But I found a limb that I thought would make a good tree. So I'm looking up and I went, do you want to be a tree? Well, the limb above it just started shaking like this. It was crazy. And I was just hearing, no, pick me, pick me. Okay. So I cut that one. I put it in its pot, stuck it in there, and it just about took over the whole greenhouse over the winter. The next spring, I put it out and it grew into a beautiful tree. Same thing with a flower. Okay. So now these are silk, but we'll use this for example. Let's just say this is, a rose bush, and I want to pick this flower, or I want to pick a flower. I'm going to ask the plant for its permission to cut a flower or several flowers or whatever. And then ask, which ones. You will get a feeling of, yes, it's okay, or no, get your grubby hands off of me. Okay. So, and as you touch them, you'll just get a feeling that it's like, yes, it's okay. So, you just ask. If you're out somewhere, it's always nice to leave an offering, even if you're taking wildflowers. Throw some extra seeds out there that, to, replace those flowers, or offer, throw some shiny coins out. Anything so that you leave something, for what you take. When it's your own flowers that you're growing, you're caring for it and everything. So that takes care of a lot of it, as far as giving back, because you're always already giving. Takes care of a lot of it, as far as giving back, because you're always already giving back to it. Does that make sense? I know it may take a minute since there seems to be a lot of lag. I promise I will try to work on this and see what I can do before I do another one of these. But we always want to ask permission. That's why, like when vegetarians or vegans or whatever talk bad about us meat eaters. Oh, good. And talking about it, it's killing something. Well, you're killing plants too. Plants are living, breathing things just like the animals are. You know, and things were put here for us. I mean, we have to eat something, right? So, um, you know, things are put here for us to have. You know, do I like the idea of hunting? Not at all. Do I understand that the deer population would get out of control and stuff if there wasn't hunters? Do I also understand that people need to eat? And maybe that's the only way they can because they can't afford the outrageous price at the store and stuff. So that's fine too. Um, you know, only thing I ask is don't drive around with them strapped to the hood or the trunk of your daggum cars. Put them inside a pickup bed where, you know, everybody doesn't have to see it. That's my thing because I don't like seeing it. But I, you know, I am a carnivore. I have O negative blood, therefore I have no choice but to eat meat. My protein levels bottom out otherwise. Let's see. Oh, that's awesome, James. You know, that is such a wonderful place to be. You know, uh, being happy with your life um, is just, you know, when the chips are all down and everybody's not there, you know, we're all we have. So, positive affirmations is the best thing in the world for you. Um, you know, if you're feeling down, it doesn't really matter what anybody else says. Somebody else can say, "Oh, you're wonderful, you're beautiful, you're this," but if you don't feel it, then it doesn't matter how many times they say it. So you have to start manifesting what you want. And the positive affirmations is a great way to do that. So look at yourself in the mirror, you know, and if it bothers you that you're looking at yourself, look at that reflection in the mirror and say, "You are beautiful. You are good enough. You are the best. You are loved. You know, you're whatever." Okay. Whatever it is that you're wanting to have is, you know, what you're going to state in that positive affirmation. Make it so. Yes. Be positive. That is awesome. You know, because if you're negative, that's what you're going to get back. If you get up and go, "Oh, today's going to be horrible. What am I going to do?" And it's just, "I'm this and I'm that," then you're going to have a horrible day, horrible life. You know, instead, get up. This is going to be the best day of the rest of my life. This is going to be this. I'm so glad, James. Um, and yeah, I don't have a problem with, you know, vegetarians or vegans. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's just when they talk about that uh, because I eat meat, I'm killing things or whatever. You know, hey, these plants, they like to live and breathe and eat and drink and all that stuff too. So, you know, just be considerate of what you're taking, whether it's, you know, to eat or to look at or whatever. So, but yeah, I'm so glad that you're doing better. And I like it when I, you know, see comments from you. I've watched a few of your videos when I've had time. I'm glad to see that you're doing a much more positive outlook on things. I've never tried the Amish peanut butter. I know they have a lot of good food and stuff. I may have to look into that sometime because I do love peanut butter. My good friend Champagne, she she makes some awesome jellies, and she's made some with fig and hibiscus and jalapeno and fig. I think it was all truly awesome. I know the jalapeno one sounds kind of weird, but it's really good. And there's no heat. You get all the flavor without the heat, so it tastes good on a lot of different things. I enjoy it. Did I really what? I'm not sure what I said. Harry said it's been lagging, so I'm not sure what I said before you. Uh, yeah, like I said, you're doing good. It's an everyday thing. Hang on, getting harder to read. There we go. They have it at Ingalls. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure what Ingalls is. We actually have a Amish store in a town just south of us here. And there used to be a store that carried a lot of their things. I'm not sure if they still do or not. Oh, okay. Shopify store. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Wondering, changing sheets, then going to Dollar Tree. I spend way too much time with the Dollar Tree. It's close and easy to run down there and grab things. Yes. Okay. Daddy up there. Can't say because you know it can change in a second. Do I believe in fairies? Oh, yes, I believe in fairies. Fairies will steal your shinies if you don't give to them when they help you. That's why it's always good to have a space for them. I usually prefer to make them a space outside. That way they're less likely to steal my shinies. But you can either fix them a little garden, um, have a bush or something that you can put things under. If you have like, little chips of crystals and stuff like that, sprinkle some of them, there. Shiny pennies, they like to be fed, so you can give them things like small pieces. Take butter and honey and cut it up in little pieces and put out for them. But yeah, if you don't give to them, they will definitely take your things. Oh, awesome. Yes. They will be very happy to have a fairy house, and it gives you a place to put it. You can also do just a fairy garden. Take you something, doesn't have to be huge, and just put moss in it and little plants and little things, there you can add little, crystals. They make little crystal mushrooms or things like that. All kinds of things are really cool, and you can add to it over time, and give them a covering. Put it there by the little fairy house that you make. Yeah, if you've got a tree that's got a cutout, that works. Let's see. Ooh, that sounds like a winner, James. I think she would probably love all of that. Everybody loves having money candles and money things. So, yeah, just remember you can take a bay leaf and you can do it anytime you need to. I like to use little fine point Sharpies because they'll write on it without breaking it, and write what it is that you're needing on it. And remember, don't ever be greedy when you are working magic, okay? Just, ask for what you need and a little bit more. So if you have a business, ask for customers, for the day that have money to spare. That way you're not taking up a business, ask for customers, for the day that have money to spare. That way you're not, yeah, for a gift and everything, a money spell, nice balloons. Yep, because we want to send those spells up. I think she should like that. I think you need to also let her know just how you feel about her. There's no reason to be pining for someone and, maybe how you feel, then, keep showing her. Because remember that words are nice and women do like to hear the words, but the action. What?
I need a beeper.
That?
Yes, that.
Paul lost his coffee cup, but I found it. So, is there any certain day or time that's better or whatever for lives? Because I'm on Central. Well, right now it's Central. I know I've got some people that are over in England, and right now they're like 5 hours ahead. So some people that are over in England, and right now they're like 5 hours ahead. So it'd almost have to be a morning to get any of them in. But I'm try to be considerate of everybody. I may have to do a couple different ones to get, kind of hit different people. But if y'all let me know what time is good, and if there's something specific you may want to talk about or something, let me know, and then I can be. Yeah, now you won't find a lot of spells in my first book. Mostly in there, it's things for cleansing and protection. And the most important thing with any money spell, the state and it harm none. Beneficiary in their will, or you're in a bad car wreck or something like that. So number one, you're not greedy, so don't do it and say, well, I want to win the whole Powerball lottery, because that's being greedy. So you want to take your part of, or you want that raise, or you want whatever. So just okay, so after 2 p.m. Eastern time, which would be 1 o'clock my time, or after 2 o'clock my time, which would be 3 yours. I'm gonna assume you're meaning to. It's fine to play it, and even if you get part as big as those things are, that's still a lot of money. And always make sure that you give back. That's something else that's really important. Is if you play that stuff and you use magic, make sure that you donate somewhere, to some needy somewhere. In thanks for allowing you to win that money. I know in thanks for allowing you to win that money. I know there was someone, came in regularly and bought my gambling. Well, they happened there, and he wanted some. This gentleman bought him a bottle of it. Okay, Casey, I got you. That's what I thought. I just want to make sure. Anyway, man back for the bottle of oil and the shipping, more or less anything else. The man back for the bottle of oil and the shipping, more or less anything else. And so he was being greedy. And so he ended up, just for that your people are getting, oh, I've lost a lot of internet speed is what's going on. Yep, it just came back up. Okay. And I'll try and get another live up. Maybe if I have time Saturday, I'll do one. If not, I'll get on here sometime next week. And depends on how busy things are. So anyway, since the internet is a